We're going to go ahead and get started. And turn it up here a little bit. All right, here, let's get started. We got my fine co-chairman of Education Senate here. This meeting is available by Zoom, and if you happen to get in on it, if you've done it before, you got to wave at Courtney to get your attention to ask a question. But Senator Martin, thank you for running over here. We appreciate you. I hope you know that. And then we're going to be here tomorrow, but it'll be okay. We appreciate it. And, it's a little unusual, committee, when I have made a substitute to Senate Bill 367. It's on your desk. And in full disclosure, I've sent it to just about everybody, gave it to Senator Martin yesterday. DOE this morning, the governor's office, lieutenant governor's office, just all sorts of people to get input and questions and their thoughts on it. It's been very positive, and just everybody agrees that we've done a good job at this point with this bill. And what I'm going to do, Senator Martin, do you have anything you want to add? And then I'll just kind of go through the bill.
Mr. Chairman, I appreciate it. I do appreciate you going ahead and sending out the sub. As the chairman of Ways and Means mentioned, the Senate actually sent out a sub of one of his bills out early, and he appreciated it, and so do I. I'm glad to see some teamwork around here every once in a while. It's a good thing. I did get notice, and I don't want to step on Floor Leader Laricchia's toes, but I did get notice from the governor's office as well that we are that they're good to go. So. Look forward to hearing your presentation on this and answer any questions if I can.
Okay, so committee, if you'll just look at it, you've got a sub on your desk. It's 490236S. And if you don't know, I always tell people, you know what 49 is? That's the attorney sitting right down there. That's his number. If you've ever, I don't know if some of y'all may not know that, but that's the identifier of legal counsel. Okay, so we'll just look at it. I didn't get you a copy of the original, but I'll tell it to you as we go through. I think I did pretty good the other day. If you look on lines 32, originally most of that was marked out through 39. We have put it back in, left out on line 33, the cross out, develop and implement a program of multiple form assessments. We still keep these strongly encouraged to implement programs, because I think it's very important we keep it in code that we think kindergarten through fifth, especially in reading and math, that we're working on that and getting our kids to attain that. We didn't change anything about the middle school test, like on line 46, we're leaving it as is. And like you say, we're only doing it in the 8th grade. We're dropping the 5th grade. If you look down on lines 51, a lot of that was marked out, with consultation with other members and some folks in the Senate. We added, the big discussion on this was there are questions that are embedded in those tests that could be used to compare us against other states. And what we've said is we want them to leave them there. Under board policy, they can make the test longer, shorter or longer. We know they wouldn't do that. But keep those tests in there, but then let's have them publish and do some research and compare our performance with other states, like it says on line 58. And I think that'll help us know they can shorten the test. That's up to them. And I think that's just a good add that we should have done many, many years ago. So flip over here, leaving that. And then on lines, we'll see. Kind of gets different on this one. On 84 and 85, you'll see the similar underlined words that match what is on lines 57. Also on line 92, we're just making those reports, any report that comes out needs to go to the chairman of the Senate and House Education Committee, so it doesn't get lost in the shuffle of paperwork that's generated in this world. I know Senator Martin and I would certainly like to see all that. If you look over on line 1, see on the current bill is 152, there was a may there, and we left that as shall. And, this is the end of course testing. And, the department has the ability to move that from 0 to 20% or 40 or whatever they want. And I think we'll have a comment in a minute about that. And we're just leaving it in. Also, next, we look over, you'll see a bunch of cross out, starting on, I'm trying to get my numbers right, on 121. That is language that wasn't needed, just out of date at this point. And I left in, under consultation with folks on the line, pardon me, we're on, if you look over there on line 221, we took a lot of that out. That's like old language. We don't do, that's not done anymore. And Courtney saw that we should just remove that out of the code since it wasn't being done. 204, where are we at here? That was originally, that we left that change out. And if you'll look down there at the very, you look on, that's a cross out, then you look on line 214, we made that, Ms. Brenda, so that they would have to do it before or after that 25-day point. You remember the discussion the other day? We want them to at least do it beyond then so that get as much education time in there. And then on 221, we felt it needed just words that aren't needed. On 245, we left it in as the original bill was drawn. And the mays, we didn't change any mays and shalls or anything, and left it as the original bill was. Is that those DOE can go in and help assessments with local school systems. And I think it's important that local school systems and local parents know that they can petition their own school systems to reduce testing and make it more refined and more accurate that they do. But that's the changes. And the nice thing about it, we've worked real hard in the last week. I got to thank Ms. Courtney and Michael for a quick turn. I thank you for being here right now, especially. I try to answer any questions the committee might have. We've fortunately got agreement from everybody that's got their fingers on it. So we look forward to moving it pretty quick. We really wanted to meet today. I'm going to tell you really why. Due to the possibility of COVID-19 being in the building somewhere, could get worse. We don't know. Just that question. We certainly wanted to do this today, and I have to thank Ms. Becky, who came up to me and said, "What are we going to do, Mr. Chairman?" And I was just kind of, I don't know. So I called Courtney. She told me what to do, and so we're meeting right now. And so, you just got, ladies, help me, and I sure appreciate you guys. I appreciate them, and I hope they know that. So committee, I know. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't think we were going to have this late afternoon opportunity there, Mr. Chairman. Okay, anybody have any questions? Yes, Tommy, you, Mr. Chairman Benton, you are 813. Okay.
I call myself looking through the bill, but
Sure.
And you might have mentioned it a while ago. Is there anything in here about a percentage that these tests will count toward the grades?
No, sir, there is not. That's been board policy to determine that amount. And currently it's 20.
Uh-huh.
They can, if they chose to do 10 or 5 or 14.
Okay. I had gotten some emails about, I guess it was my comment and your comment about having a little skin in the game. They were complaining that the teachers already had skin in the game, and I said I wasn't talking about the teachers. I was talking about the kids. Because if you don't make it to where it counts some, they'll sit there and just mark the answer book or grade sheet, not even read the questions if they're not interested in it.
Yes, sir. And I've had emails committee on both sides of this, very much so. Just on some teachers saying, "Great, keep it in." Some saying, "Y'all are a bunch of crazy people." But both of them, Mr. Chairman.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Number 9, is that?
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
So, Mr. Chairman, can you?
Pull up the microphone there, if you would, Ms. Becky.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So I'm excited about reading all the changes, and can you please review with me what we are removing?
Where at?
Well, so I see we're in line 47 and 48. So how many tests are we removing now? Is it still?
The bill's staying the same,
Okay,
4 and
Okay.
then 1, so 5. Is that
Yeah.
right, Mr. Chairman? Yeah, we're moving the 5th grade.
and so where are those line
History.
numbers? Just so, is it right? Is that it right there?
If you look down on line 61,
61. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, there we go.
And so what you're looking on 46 is or 47 is the 5th grade test. We're only going to do it in the 8th grade. And then when they take U.S. history in high school, they will then be tested.
Mhm.
And plus they're tested every time they take
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
any old class. I mean, they're graded on it. But go ahead, Mr. Chairman. Let me turn you on.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, the department is watching from afar, and they confirmed that that has remained unchanged from the original bill. I don't have my original bill here because I ran over from
Sure.
the committee. So,
Yeah, I
but they
wouldn't touch
confirmed.
that.
They just confirmed via text that it's the same as
Mhm.
as the bill submitted.
And I think that meets the needs or desires of the community of education that's out there.
So removing 5, is that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
We should say that better. You better believe we are. Everybody should be proud of it.
Yeah, okay, that's all, yeah.
How
just
about
trying
that?
to-
Is that more exciting on a Friday afternoon? Number 8, right here. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I waived my answers.
Oh, okay.
My
Thank
question
you.
was answered.
Well, let's let floor leader go ahead. You're number 7.
Thank you, Mr.
Floor leader.
Chairman. Wanted to say to Chairman Martin, what a great job you've done all those months ago when y'all did the press conference about this legislation and all the work that went into it. Just reminding people that it wasn't just the governor and our senators and representatives. There was educators from all around this state and Superintendent Woods. And so move do pass.
The second move to pass. All those in favor, aye. Aye. Any opposed, same. Bill moves on. Thank you, Chairman. Appreciate you guys very much, very much. Also, take your bill with you, and so Ms. Courtney doesn't have to touch it. Or I'll have to.